Hey guys, welcome back to another part of Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. We've managed it somehow to be on a ship which could us lead, or which could us help escaping for joy forever. But there is one catch. I'm not sure if this is a phrase actually. Anyways, the ship has like a soul, and it's like a living ship, and it won't move. And our task is to figure out why, and for that reason we have to investigate a little bit. So we have to talk to people, NPCs. So basically, like at the same thing like at the beginning of the game. We have also to talk to Alexander, Bishop Alexander. We fighted him, and I thought we killed him, but we didn't. So he is right now basically imprisoned here. And we're gonna talk to him, and well, maybe we can figure out what's going on with the ship. This is something, you know, yeah. Anyway, so I already talked to her, not much, but the thing is, well, I encountered like super difficult reading stuff.
The Magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She leans over and applies a damp cloth to his brow.
Yeah, so this sentence just killed me. I didn't understood what the heck I was reading, so I translated the whole sentence, as you can see, to make it understand. Maybe, you know, I'm not so focused today, so but well, I need to practice reading, and that's important. So I don't want to complain, but it's super hard. It's super hard. Anyways, so now I get the sentence. We're gonna check out what's going on. I do not really understand, like I mentioned, the whole story. It's really hard for me to understand everything, and then, you know, but yeah, we're gonna try to do the best, right? So I mean, we made it at least so far. That's that is something I can tell you. Okay, let's continue.
She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
Scowl. Scowl. Ah yeah, finstere Blick.
Scowl.
Defiant scowl. One word. Defiant. Trotzig.
Defiant.
Defiant. Trotzig. Yeah, those are words I'm not encountering them pretty often of when you know, anyways. Continue.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your questions.
Oh, can you talk any faster? That's thanks. Okay, she's like a soldier relayed, or she is, well, she serves Alexander, I guess. So yeah, that's her. Yeah, she basically tells us that she is not talking to us. Okay, so say that they need to get this ship moving now. She must know something. Tell her you are no seeker, but they are always grateful to those who help them. Seeker, yeah. I mix this up with Seeker sometimes, or Seeker. If she knows how to get this ship moving, they might look more kindly on her. Yeah, I got it. Note that she must be shocked to find herself tending to the divine himself. Tending. Now that she must be shocked to find herself tending to the divine himself. I don't get it quite. I think so, but I'm not sure. Anyways, we're gonna... Well, this is like, you know, this is only aggressive, so this won't work at all. This maybe does, and this is something I don't quite understand, so we're gonna choose the second answer.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
Yeah. Diplomacy. Is it diplomacy? Diplomacy. Diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy. Oh, just by the way, if there was no translation box, I have my second recording tool is a little bit, well, unstable. Let's put it that way. And that means that I have to use my backup recording with NVIDIA, which is technically even a little bit better, but there was no translation box then. So if there was no translation box, that just means that my second PC made something wrong, I guess. So I apologize for that if someone is, you know, if someone. Anyways, tell her to, oh no, okay, diplomacy. Raise your hands and say that she doesn't have to tell you anything yet. She just has to listen. Okay. Tell her to shut the hell up and listen for a moment. Her life depends on it. Diplomacy.
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance.
Unwavering defiance. Oh man. Unwavering defiance. Oh, this must be the 10? Okay, anyway, let's proceed further. Not that important. And I feel a little bit dumb. So, strength, persuasion, declare that it's simple. Either she tells you she knows now. Either she tells you what she knows now, or you'll have to start playing rough. With persuasion, claim that you overheard Milady or Melady declaring she'd have no choice but execute the prisoner if she won't have them. Okay, that's like a threat as well. Intelligence, persuasion, point to Alexander and tell her that she ought not antagonize. Oh man. Antagonize. Correct? What does it mean? What the heck does it mean? Ah, verärgern in case. I don't even know the German.
Antagonisieren.
Antagonisieren. Never heard the word. Never. I'm great. Awesome. I'm happy about.
Antagonize.
So now it's, I don't understand German and English. Well, I did it. I blew up my brain. Okay, but the second suggestion is verärgern, and that makes sense. So yeah, okay. I guess so. I mean, at least. So they're capitors. Oh man, capitors. Good. Let's write the nonsense. Captors.
Captors.
Yeah, captors. Okay, I know. Or she could wind up with the divine blood on her hands by proxy. Oh, thanks for man. It makes game. I mean, I really love the game for what it is, but well,
proxy.
It's blowing my mind. Constitution persuasion. Say that the Seekers aren't bad. They just want to go home. If she helps them do that, she'll be free in no time. She'll be free in no time. Yeah, okay. Well, it's like that. She's probably really, well, she takes her task pretty serious. Which means, is it serious or seriously? Serious, I guess. So she will always take I think if we can, okay, hold on, point to Alexander and tell her that she ought not, sorry guys, I'm really sorry. Antagonize the capitals, or she could wind up the divine's blood on her hands proxy. Yeah, so this is also like a threat, because we be pointing towards Alexander, and we basically give her to understand that when she doesn't help us, we're gonna kill Alexander, and that should be really important to her. I mean, we are not that badass, I guess, but this could work. So, but it's a question of it's a value question. So we have width is the highest value, but it's not like that. A game, what I understood from the game is it's not really like we don't really have to choose the highest value what we have. It's maybe also from the context, so maybe the chances increase. I do not know for sure, but what I think is maybe the chances increase if something is more logically. So this could be also an influence of that. So I would like to choose the intelligence persuasion, although it's not really the highest value. Hey, let's just do it. And here we go. Continue.
The Magister's stare hardens into an intense scowl.
It failed. Just if you haven't seen that. Hardness into an intense scowl. Scowl is a weird new word. Scowl. Yeah, of course. Scowl. Finstere Blick, yeah.
Scowl.
Scowl. Scowl. Okie dokie.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
This is hard for me to listen to that. It's like I listen to a robot. Well, I don't think we can talk to him, or could we?
Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle.
Ah, I see. Get a good look at his face. Inspect his hands. Look closely at his simple regula. Regalia. Oh, I'm not writing. Ah, so Oh, like this. Insignian, I see.
Regalia.
Oh, sorry guys, I have a new coffee machine. And I hope if you can hear some noises, the coffee machine is turning off, so I apologize for that. It's a new one, so I should put it into my kitchen. It's right now in the living room. Yeah, sorry about that. I hope you can't hear that. Anyways, we're gonna choose. It's soon over. It doesn't take so long. It's just cleaning and then yeah. Okay, let's take a look at this.
You can't quite make out the details. You need to get closer.
Okay. Get a good look at his. Hey, get a good look at. Stop that. Sorry, guys. Get a good look at his face.
Bruises swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash zigzags from his right ear down to his beardless cheek. Unconscious, he looks more boy than bishop.
Ah, yeah, okay. Bruises we learned in Amnesia. Inspect his hands.
Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly over his abdomen. They rise and fall in shallow, jagged swells.
Okay. Jacked. Gesagt, I see.
Can't you say anything else?
Oh, she probably did this. This one. Good. The coffee machine, by the way, somebody gifted me that. My ex-neighbors gifted me the coffee machine, and I'm really happy. It's a really good coffee machine. It makes so good coffee. I'm really happy about that. And I wouldn't spend so much money on that, to be honest, but that was just super nice. Anyway, hey, stop walking around here.
Up to me.
The Seeker flexes her arms stiffly. Her joints audibly pop. She sees you draw near.
Oh yeah. Although I'm a little bit tired today. It's reading. I don't want to read. I mean, I want to read, but I want to read better. It's why is it so hard all the time? I need it. 2 more years. I hope this becomes so much easier that I can just enjoy it. Okay, the Seeker flexes her arms stiffly. Her joints out. Okay, I mean, this means knacken there. Yeah, okay, I think so. Let's check this out. This is quite interesting, actually. audibly. Audibly makes sense. Pop. Okay, so she cracks her joints, if you want. She sees you draw near.
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around here, not guarding Alexander the bloody Divine himself.
Yeah, no, you're welcome.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
Okay, tell her to open the gate. You want to find out if the prisoners know how to get the ship moving. Stare through the bars at Alexander's unconsciousness forearm and note that the Seekers have valuable bargaining chip. I'm not quite sure, but I think the bargaining chip is like a phrase, right? It's like a symbol. It stays for if somebody has an advantage, like somebody has something to sell. So this is like, I hope bargaining chip. So the bargaining chip stands actually for that somebody has something of value which the other person wants to have. So that's the bargaining chip. Without that, the other person is pretty much screwed, right? I hope so. Maybe some of you can express this better. But this is what I think it is. Okay, now that she seemed to be in some pain. Was she injured during the taking off of the ship? I see. Okay, now that she seemed to be in some pain. Was she injured during the taking of the ship? Yeah, let's ask her.
I wish. No, the Magisters kept me chained to the bulkhead. Arms held above my head, feet barely able to touch the deck. Now my joints are paying the price.
Okay. Tell her to open the gate if you want. Okay, what is the Alexander is foreman. Yeah, I'm curious.
Oh, a big bloody target on our backs. We took their leader and their flagship. The Hammer won't stand for that. She'll be hunting for us.
Big bloody target on our backs. We took the leader to their flagship. The Hammer won't stand for that. She'll be hunting for us. Ah, yeah, okay, I see. So... Okay, ask about the Magister's prisoners. Is she... anyone important? Yeah? Yeah, let's ask her.
The Seeker throws a toxic look at the imprisoned Magister.
Hardly. She's just some deckhand. If it were up to me, I'd tie her to the main mast and use her for arrow practice. But Malady wants her alive for now.
Deckhand, I want to know what that means. I mean, I think, you know, from the context it must be clear. She's just at the high Decksman, Deckshelfer. A member of a ship crew whose duties include maintenance of full decks and superstructure and mooring and cargo hauling. Ah, I see. Okay. That is what it means. Ah, anyway. Okay. Cast your eyes around and ask if this is where the Magisters kept their Seekers prisoners locked up. Yeah.
No, they had us down below, chained up in the dark. But the Reds were up to something in here. Maybe it was just the lack of food and rest playing tricks, but I swear I heard chanting and horrible moaning coming from here. But when we broke free, it was empty.
Okay, tell her to open the gate. You want to find out if the prisoners know how to get the ship moving.
Good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold, and the other one ain't in much of a talking mood.
Okay, say that you have to try and demand that she unlock the cage.
All right then, just don't make me regret it.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I won't promise that. Open it. I'm gonna save the game here.
I'll keep an eye on the Red until the cage is locked again.
Sure, that'll be nice. By the way, we our group members are scattered around the ship somewhere, so we are basically alone. So if she's attacking us, that could be hard for us. But we are kind in the safety. So I would say we're gonna take a look on Magister Alexander. Let's see. Yeah. So like we have seen.
Get away from him, sorcerer.
Oh, come on.
That's the divine.
Oh man, what the heck? Point out that she's alone, unarmed, and that there is a ship full of seekers who'd happily throw her out overboard. She's in no position to making demands. I don't think this works since she's, you know, she's so, I guess, loyal. Ah, this is the word I was looking for. She's so loyal to him that she don't care about that. I think, you know, some people who are very loyal, they wouldn't care. They would just, you know, whatever. Yeah. Memory persuasion. Tell her to back away. You have important matters to attend to. Well, okay, in this case we're gonna choose the highest value, whatever. So memory is 12 and the other thing is what? Strength is also 12. Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, we could try to argue with the argument. Okay, there's still a chance. Okay, there's still a chance. So okay, let's choose that. Yeah. It never works how I think.
All right.
That's like in the real world. All right, don't harm him. I'll be watching. Yeah, that's okay. You can do it. Can I could. And your attitude is 0. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense, game. You should have. I mean, I mean, the developer did a really good job. The game is awesome if you want, but that is not okay. Okay, anyways, I'm you know, it's not so serious. I'm joking a little bit. Let's talk to him.
Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle. Yeah, we know that. Okay, we couldn't take a look at his insignia. It's a German religion. Ah, that's whatever. Regalia. Regalia, so let's do this again. A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled rope.
Being behind bars suits you, murdering scum.
Yeah, okay. Slip the gem off around his neck. No, slip the gem, or is it gem or gem? Gem. Gem. The gem from around his neck. Place it in your pocket. I mean, she's watching us. She will say something if you're gonna do this. But we're gonna okay, but read the other stuff first as well. Get a good look at his face. Inspect. Oh no, we did this already. There's no need to do this. So let's just.
The gem sits heavily in your pouch.
You keep saying that. It won't.
The gem sits heavily in your pouch. Okay. Pouch is my pockets, right? Bottle, yeah, something like that. Pouch, okay. And get a good look of his face. Let's do this again.
Bruises swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash zigzags from his right ear down to his beardless cheek. Unconscious, he looks someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them.
Yeah. Okay, this we got already. Well, so we have a gem, if you want. Space gem. Maybe I can remember this with that. So where is it? Eh? Ah, here. Okay, this is the strange gem. Okay. What does it say? An odd black gem found on the person of Alexander, shiny and smoothy as a mirror. You can see your reflection destroyed in it. Okay, well, yeah. Whew, this game. If I speak once, like, if I can read once, like, really fluently, which I will probably never do, but better, then this game has played a huge part of the... Okay, there is a mirror. Well, is it a mirror? It looks like a mirror. We don't have to be a genius to Uh-huh. Okay. So... Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. So we could basically change everything in here, including our talents and stuff, which is so good actually, because you're making so many mistakes. Is it making? Yeah, you're making so many mistakes, you in general, that it is good to change some of them. But it would be nice if this would cost something, you know? Everything has to cost something, I think, in a role-playing game. Everything. But I don't want to change now, since well, I mean, you know, I think... as long as we are making progress, there is no need for changing. I mean, it's not... I don't think I have the best skills, or I'm certainly did a lot of... made a lot of mistakes. But I also think as long as we're making progress, and I mean, you know, that's fine. I mean, that's what... why we're playing role-playing games. It's not about playing that as from my opinion. If you play something, I never aiming for playing the most effective way. I mean, I do, but I'm not looking up to do that or something. Like, you know, I usually don't look up and try to get the best gear, because that's the boring thing. The boring, one of the tedious things ever, in my opinion, to do that. It's more about figuring things out on your own, and this usually takes forever. Sometimes it's also annoying. Sometimes I'm so bad in it that I can't continue playing a game, which is unfortunately, but this is the risk, you know. Anyways, who cares, right? So there is a big door, which is interesting, but she's also looking.
No one's ever regretted having extra help enough. Speak to me if you're looking for hired help. I've got good fighters of every stripe. They know how to keep their mouths shut too, as long as there's gold in it for them.
I've got good fighters for every stripe, so that means we can...
So, what'll it be?
We can maybe hire more people? Not that you could use the help of a close combat specialist. No, I mean, that's good to know, but I was fine with my group. It took me so long to construct my group. I want to have my group. My group. Anyways, let's take a look at this. Since this is a really weird room. Who is that? Hey, Kyun. Is this the guy from the first title? I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, save the game here, and we're gonna just...
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice it's unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection.
Raise your fist, knock. Reach for the doorknob. The doorknob must be the thing. Mystic, you sense something more here. A presence. Place your palm against the door. Yeah, why not?
The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured and tormented. A six-sided indentation is carved on its forehead, as if a gem or amulet had made a mark there.
Yeah, I think I get it. Okay, I get it. That I'm happy. You know, I mean, it's not that complicated, I know, but for me it's something... It makes me happy. So we have the solution for that already. Cool, but I want to know one little thing. Tormented. Bequailed. Tortured and tormented. What? I mean, is this not the same thing? I mean, torture and tormented. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Gefoltert and gequält. Yeah, that makes sense. Tortured and tormented.
Tortured and tormented.
That's interesting. Okay. Continue.
The face vanishes.
Well, I mean, you know, we don't have to... Why? We can just hold the gem you took from Alexander out towards the door.
The anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you and waits.
And waits. Back away. Okay, the anguished face appears once more. It dips the forehead towards you and it waits. Okay, back away. Hold the gem in the yeah, this makes sense. Hold the gem to the 6-side shape carved in the figure's forehead.
A shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door. It seems to breathe. All of a sudden, all anguish is gone. It gives you the sternest of looks.
Sternest. Okay, I have to write that. Sternest. Okay.
Sternest.
Am strengsten, okay. Continue.
I am summoned. Speak the password.
You have a deep voice. It's awesome. The password. Knock knock. Okay, what do we have? Say you don't know the password. Knock loudly, open the doors. State the password. Forge. Oh yeah. We read the book, and Forge. They yeah. Okay. It's Fortune. I'm so sure. In the last part, we've written a book. Is it we've written? Wir lasen ein Buch.
We read a book.
We read a book. We read a book, and I only remember the fortune. Fortune is the key or something like that. So let's use that.
Yes, and yes again. The word is spoken. Welcome to the stateroom.
Yeah. By the way, we can say wir lasen ein Buch, oder what is more common, wir hatten ein Buch gelesen. We had read a book, so I mean, I would say that. What would I say? Anyway, let's focus on the game. Yeah, cool. Okay, so I mean that's a good break point. So we were able to open the door, and I would say we're gonna continue on the next part since I don't have so much time today, and we made it far enough, and there is probably more reading, and I feel well. There's so much reading in this game. It's so good, don't get me wrong. It's so good for learning. It is so good for learning, but it is sometimes, I don't know. Well, you know.
I've got sword fighters, mages, archers.
Okay. Good. In the next part, we're gonna talk to the skeleton cat. Well, because we have Pet Paul and we should, and also to him. That's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna figure out how to make the ship moving. I hope so. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I wish you a nice day. Have a good one until the next part. Bye bye and auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. I should drink more coffee. I'm really. Bye guys.